So here we go. First game of the day. Once again, Navi Jr. back with us. After, okay, obviously they got 2-0'd. There's no denying it. But they gave us a really entertaining series. And they showed us, in my opinion, some real signs of greatness. Just realized I don't have my audio turned on in Dota.
10 seconds.
But in my opinion, they showed us some real signs of greatness.
5 seconds remaining.
Like, they're real. This sounds like such a neg when it comes to Dota. They're really good at playing from behind. Like, I think we learned that a lot about Europe in general. Like, yesterday. Europe, really good at playing from behind. I'm not sure if it's that European teams just don't really know how to finish the game. But every single time the team got like 10k behind, they held on for like another 20, 30 minutes. It was really impressive to see.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So, going to see if they can get that magic going once again. Preferably not from behind, I guess. I mean,
10 seconds remaining.
great at playing from behind, say more. Listen, I'm not trying to be mean.
5 seconds remaining.
It was genuinely impressive. How good, like, there's this point yesterday where every single team that went behind realized that, like, okay, we're like, I don't know, 8k behind. Let's just not lose, though. And then they would just play perfectly for a good 10, 20 minutes. Avoid fights. Maybe they would let go of a pick-off or something like that, but it would make tons of space. It was really impressive to see.
Dire team pick. Radiant team.
I know part of that is just the map is so big right now. A lot of pros have been saying that, like, ever since the big map change. But I mean, the pros are the ones taking advantage of that big map because I don't feel like it feels that big in pubs.
10 seconds remaining.
Another first
5
pick Darkseer here.
Remaining.
Shadow Fiend, of course, not going to make it for the bans. TA neither. Witch Doctor no. Spirit Breaker is still in the pool though.
Storm Spirit.
Twisted Mind's going to go for the first pick, Storm Spirit. I think now Navi Jr. needs to decide whether they're like, wait, do we leave Spirit Breaker in, give them the chance to pick it, but then the chance for us to pick it with Darkseer?
Remaining.
Or do we ban it out?
5 seconds remaining.
God, it must be so... You're 2 games
Dire
away,
team ban.
like 2 losses away from losing your chance to go to TI. It must be so nerve-wracking for these players. Had some of those games in normal lately, where either our carry or enemy carry disappears in the jungle if the team falls behind greatly and just straight up comes out with 3 or 4 items 10 minutes later. Yeah.
10 seconds.
That's true. I think
ban.
that's, for me, that's more carry specific though, at least in my games. While in these games that we're watching, it's like the whole team. They just, it's like they just do a delta split and like, okay guys, split up, look for clues. But clues means farm. Like they are going to leave the Spirit Breaker in the pool. I are going to be there. Io and Dark Willow are going to be their bans.
5 seconds remaining.
Storm has been getting
Radiant
so
team pick.
much prio in these drafts. Mr. V casting Pog, thank you for being here, Ryan. Ryan. Hey Bleach, good morning to you too. There's Batrider. So Navi Jr., they could pick the Darkseer Spirit Breaker combo. Twisted Mind say go for it. I dare you.
10 seconds remaining.
We ain't scared.
5 seconds.
We ain't scared of
remaining.
nothing or nobody. By the way, guys, just want to take this chance. There's a smaller amount of viewers here than the average yesterday. So we can have an intimate moment here, me and you. We locked in. Look in my eyes. Just say thank you for being here. Yesterday was crazy. We reached over 1,000 followers on Twitch. That's nuts. 2 weeks ago, I had like 200 followers or something. So you guys are crazy. I really appreciate it. Much love. Let's get back to the Dota game. Oh, and thank you for being here. I think I already said that. Look, I'm still kind of tired. And they do pick the Spirit Breaker. Are we gonna do hand holding stream now too? Oh yeah, of course. Wait, you're not holding my hand. Who's holding my hand then? Wait, who's holding my hand if it's not you? What the hell?
10 seconds remaining.
You guys are my analysts. I always need to hold hand with my analysts. Otherwise, how do I know that you're there to protect me? How do I know? Do I need to put a shirt on? No, you're good shirtless. You're grandfathered in.
Radiant team pick.
What the hell? Okay, keep that on the down low, buddy. Hey, Night Stalker finally getting picked. What the hell? This hero got completely ignored.
Dire team pick.
Yesterday, much to Ares like going insane, like madness, and it finally gets picked up here by a team. Wasn't even getting banned.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's crazy this got a vote. I mean, so what we're seeing, Navi Jr. got the combo of Darkseer Spirit Breaker, but in response, Night Stalker makes it through. Ember Spirit gonna go. We saw Ember Spirit absolutely do so much work. Even in games that it lost, it felt incredibly strong. In fact, did it even lose yesterday? Just realizing that. Chaos Knight, No, I mean, I'm not a Chaos Knight believer after yesterday. We saw it lose the majority of its games.
Radiant team ban.
Like, how many games did we see it lose? Like Chaos Knight has such a high. Wait, what? Why are you showing me facets? I don't want to know facets. I want to know the heroes that we picked. Come on, Dota Buff. Come on, Dota Buff. Don't be weird. Popular heroes. Here we go. Yeah, Chaos Knight has a 17% win rate. Jesus. That's not great. My God. I'm not sure I believe in Chaos Knight anymore. I know he's strong. But man, did he not do well yesterday. There's probably a joke about Navi Jr. having both Ember Spirit and then Spirit Breaker. But I'm not big brain enough to think of it. So if you guys can workshop that for me, you know, you can send me in a DM or something like that, and we can split credit if you want.
Dire team pick.
17% is 100%. That's only when it comes to RNG spells. That's only if it's a bash or a crit. But we're all going to get banned out with the Lifestealer. We saw Troll have some good games yesterday, so I'm not that surprised to see it go.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Yeah, Ember Spirit we saw win twice yesterday out of 3, so it's having a good time. It's having a resurgence. And Lion gonna come out. Okay, I mean it makes sense. They didn't need a support, and the instant hex gonna be pretty good. Might be a little bit scary against the Night Stalker. You know, Night Stalker gets his blink. I'm not sure what Lion can really do about that without help from like Darkseer or something. We have seen in response to Spirit Breaker a lot Morphling. Miracle seem to really like that counter pick. So may see it again today here. Miracle did great on it. We even saw Ari from OG not level Bulldoze, so that when Morphling turned into him, he didn't get the Bulldoze. wish to see all the spirits in one draft once. True. That would be nice. I remember when they used to do those meme drafts of all spirits or no legs. Twisted Minds, they're going to go with the Ursa. Okay. They don't have many ways of dealing with CK illusions, which, man, I've been falling in that trap all day yesterday, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it just doesn't matter. But, yeah, I guess they're going to have the Battle Fury. But that's the thing. It's like, Ursa needs to hit one target consistently for the damage to stack up for Battle Fury, and that's a lot harder against someone like a Chaos Knight. Maybe I'm wrong. This will be the best game of CK now because of Caster Curse? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, Lion is going the Fist of Death. Ridis. Oh. Sir. Have me a drink first. In the main draft, when Wings picked all Arcana heroes. God, I miss Wings. Their TI was one of the most fun TIs. Here we go. Into the game. Should be a nice height one. Lower bracket. Teams only have 2 shots to move forward. Let me tell you who's playing what where. Over on the side of Twisted Minds, we have Shad on the position 1 Ursa. Oh god. Adzantic on the mid Storm. Hanskin on that Bat Rider. Pablo on the Hoodwink. And Stonebank on that off lane. Night Stalker. Got the Juice, one of the best names in the tourney. On the position 1 CK. Daze going to be on that Spirit Breaker. PMA going to be on the off lane. Darkseer. Niku on that mid Ember Spirit. And last but not least, Ridis with his Fist of Death on the oh my god, support Lion. There we go. By the way, I was given a link to a different way to cast, to OBS. So I'm going to be giving that a try today.
30 seconds to battle.
I don't know how good it's going to be, but we're gonna give it a go. So the camera might be a bit smoother this time around, hopefully, and I might change. I might change back to normal if I get frustrated with it. So let me know how the camera's looking. No shenanigans though. And First Blood, as we always say, if you let someone shenan once, they will shenan again.
The battle begins.
Stonebank going to back up from the fight here. Oh, and we get a pause. So first hydration check of the day. Everyone, I don't care what you're drinking, but you're going to be drinking something. Stay hydrated. We've got to have the most if you're not pissing, you're not winning. So many people say that. Reason? Question mark. Ember Spirit versus Storm Spirit. We learnt yesterday this matchup quite Storm-sided, but it's definitely skill-based. The Storm is favored in it, but Ember Spirit can come out on top if your Ember Spirit is good enough. It seems like the 4-4 build on Ember Spirit is definitely the one to go for in terms of being able to dominate the lane. Niku not going to go for it here. Leveling up the E instead. Well, I'm going to top lane. We've got the Night Stalker and the Hoodwink. Against the CK. There's the double stun coming out. Pablo, you're in front of the Acorn shot. That should slow down any aggression. And the Dire back up, but it's just some good poke damage. There's a lot of... Maybe, oh, another pause. Sorry, I know it was very quick from the last hydration break, but you gotta hydrate again. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. Oh, I just realized I didn't do something. Oh, almost disconnected. My bad. Gonna make sure I don't miss first blood while I quickly alt and tech. No, I'll do this later. Now, what do NAVI need to do here with their draft? I mean, they've got a very aggressive draft, right? The Spirit Breaker, the Darkseer. Gives them that global gank presence. Ember Spirit also really good at following up. Oh, slow on today. He's going to get the pushback of the Flame Break. And this might be our first blood. He's going to try and charge. Hanskin will get it. One more right click from Shad will do it, but no. The surge from PMA. Oh, the damage from Hanskin. That damage over time will put Daze down to the first blood for the Batrider. We're on the top lane. Going to get pushed in. Thanks to write home about though. One stun will hit, and Stonebank going to start chasing down the Lash to the tree, and Pablo, with quick fingers, going to turn this into maybe a kill opportunity. Stonebank going to keep chasing. He's got the bug where he looks like he's just dazed the whole time, but he's deciding he's going to back up. Doesn't want to miss the wave. That's some good damage there on the CK. Now, Hanskin just going to get blocking this camp once again. Make sure no pulls are going to happen. Oh, and a fight over the Lotus here. Pablo shows up in the trees. I'm not going to overcommit. Not down in the bottom. Charge. Goes through. Nothing really coming out of it, though. Iron Shell. Only level 2. So doesn't do a lot of damage this early on. Ember Spirit getting quite low in the mid lane, but it looks like he's fine. Just trying to get those last hits. We'll get it with a Sleight of Fist now. Go on the top, Ridis. It's just so much damage coming out from this Hoodwink Night Stalker combo. Now got the juice, could be slowed up. They don't have the Q anymore, but they do have a stun from the Bushwhack, and now so low, that Lotus keeping them alive early on in the lane, and this CK not having the best of times. Well, Spirit Breaker. Gonna put the pressure on to the rotating Batrider, who will just pick up the Water Rune. Storm already in position to pick up the top one, so Ember Spirit not going to get that bottle refill. And CK just going back to his courier, but no regen on it. So going all the way back to base on the CK. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's at least like 2-3 waves on this Night Stalker. Already got 2 braces. Having a hell of a time. It is going to be daytime soon. So a lot less strong. Which draft am I favoring? I mean, it's tough. I have been hearing things about this Darkseer Spirit Breaker combo. Obviously, it's a classic. But pure, and here we go. We see it. The charge forward, the stun from Ridis, the blood grenade, and those iron shells just melting Fuzzy Wuzzy underneath the tower. But Daze might get punished for it. Does have a salve if he can get into the tree line. Looks like he'll be fine. And so that's kind of what I'm talking about. Oh no. I don't have time to talk about the drafts. They're just finding everyone. Got the juice. Gonna get gone on. Will eventually be fine. But yeah, it's really hard to not favor Darkseer Spirit Breaker. It's such a good combo. But Stonebank has had a really good lane to start off this game. And a Night Stalker we haven't seen in this entire closed qualifiers. And there's a reason this hero is scared. Pablo gonna get stunned up. There's a Bushwhack to keep himself alive. Got the juice, getting low, 50 health. One more right click will do it, but it gets cancelled out by Hoodwink. And now Stonebank, he's like, why is there the sun? The sun, no! And he managed to get the Q. Put him in the ground. And Stonebank gonna walk it. Apparently he's still looking for team. Wait. I just realized that in his name. LFT3. I mean, I guess the closed qualifiers is a fine place to be looking for a team. I guess that's normal. Hanskin on this Batrider. A very impactful hero, able to get a lot done very quickly. We'll see if he can get that level 6 and start causing mischief. Darkseer very low, just farming up the ancient stacks. Or, yeah, stacks with the Iron Shell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Stonebank been left alone in the lane and now being charged by the Spirit Breaker. The initiation starts, we've got the juice, but Storm's here! They will finish the charge. Stonebank getting so low, but they don't get the kill. Ridis now in trouble. Azantic moving forward, does have a regen, but it's Pablo with the Akon shot that gets the kill. And there's the Bushwhack follow-up, and Navi Jr. Right now, they're getting ran over a little bit. 2k gold lead at 7 minutes. But as we said, they have been playing well from behind. Maybe that's their objective. They do lose a Wisdom Rune. And in fact, Navi Jr. are also going to lose both Wisdom Runes. So Twisted Minds, my god. Really in the driver's seat right now.
Middle tower is under attack.
1 second, just need to blow my nose. How was Storm treating you? Looks like he's being aggressive onto Niku, and he's even going to go for the tower. He does have his Bat Rider on the side here, but I think he was just trying to force out the Remnant. Throwing early to play better, IQ level 500. That's what I'm saying. Really, Navi should be called Twisted Minds with players like that. Oh, stun onto the Ursa, pulled back. He is underneath his tower though, so we got the extra regen, the extra armor. Now he's going to try and deny himself to Roche. He's going to use the Lotus Orb. I feel like that would have been easier, but the tanking from Got the Juice stops Shad's dreams in their tracks. Now jump forward from Azantic and just a clean, easy kill. They may even be able to get more here. The Flame Break back into the Bushwhack. Level 6 on the Darkseer doesn't mean nothing if you don't have the cooldowns. And every single form of aggression from Navi Jr. just getting punished. Twisted Minds really lashing out here. If we look at the net worth, it is, wow. This Storm, 1k ahead of the Ember Spirit. Night Stalker, 1k ahead of the Darkseer. Is this CK4? No. We do have a smoke, though, from Navi Jr. Once again, going to try and be aggressive here. The charge is coming out. We'll see if Stonebank gets greedy with it. He won't. He walked into the pit, though. Very tanky hero, but there's 4 heroes here. Not sure you're tanky enough to get out of this one. No TPs to help either. And it will be Niku that gets that kill. So finally, a nice clean gank for them. As Shad trying to fight his way back into this game after a rough laning stage. I say rough. 3rd in net worth, higher than the CK. So maybe it wasn't rough at all. Mid lane, Pablo going to get charged once again. And this is the power of that Spirit Breaker we were talking about. You don't even need to hit the Lion Stun and you'll get the kill. Like, just that global stun presence, it's just so powerful. Especially for something like an Ember Spirit who can just go. Like when you have a hero that can just pull the trigger and follow up a Spirit Breaker or even set up a Spirit Breaker, this hero is so strong. And we haven't even really seen the Iron Shell shenanigans yet. Shad, level 6. Makes him a lot harder to kill. In fact, did Bat Rider send his courier through the portal? I love that for him. The courier probably feels very proud of it, so it's like, I gotta use the portal. Navi grouping up in the bot lane. 4 people here, but Ursa nowhere to be seen, so it will just be the tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Looks like it's going to be a tower trade. Stonebank pressuring the tower top. One tower will go down. Night Stalker going to back out though because of the fortification. Not feeling confident enough in this take. No. He realizes it was just a delayed tactic. So it is overall A tower for a tower.
Dire's top tower
While
is under
Ursa
attack.
farming
Dire's
away
top
in the
tower
jungle.
has fallen.
Look at the Chaos Knight and the Ursa. In their hot tubs. Love to see it. Having a little vacay during the TI close qualifiers.
From blaze to inferno.
Niku has that amplified damage. Might try and get something done with it. It doesn't look like it. Now, Xantic shows in the mid lane. Maybe a go. Spirit Breaker. Nope, just going to farm up with the Iron Shell. Okay. Thought we might try and go for one of those flank charges, you know, those really annoying things.
Scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Twisted. Drawing the circles, my god. Are on the map. Looks like they want to try and hunt down this CK.
I'll make an exception.
They've been watching the closed qualifiers. They've been seeing how CK's been doing. Not great, but one of the... Actually, I was going to say one of the reasons for that is teams have been really good at shutting down his farm, but that's not even true. CKs in this tournament have just been free farming, showing up, winning like 2 fights, and then never again. And we get a ping on a Lion. Stonebank. Like he wants to go for it, but no. Just going to pressure the tower instead. Has that Echo Saber up on the Night Stalker. Let's have a look at items in general. Ursa going for that Battle Fury. Pretty close to it at this point. Haste up on the Storm Spirit. Has the Witchblade. Nothing queued up though. Blink going to be what Hanskin goes for on the Bat Rider. Dagon in the quick buy of Hoodwink, but looks like he just wants that Vitality booster at the moment. While Night Stalker going for a point, as we said. Oh, they get a stun on Riddis. Jump forward from the Storm, and the Sharpshooter's there. Headshot directly on that Lion. Now they're going to bring Daze back with the lasso. Bulldoze will make short work of that cooldown, but Hanskin getting low. Going to get pushed out here by PMA. Stonebank. It's the ulti. He wants to go for more, it would seem. We don't manage to get the stun on the Ember Spirit. CK going for the standard Orchid build. Looks like he's going to go Manta after it. Force Staff going to be what the Spirit Breaker goes for. Looks like he already has his Greaves. We'll probably see a Pipe and a Crimson out of him. Eventually a Blink. Ember Spirit going, of course, for the Mage Slayer, and Lion for his quick Blink. A smoke here from the Darkseer, from the Lion. They want to try and find someone. Daze already charging the Hoodwink, but they cancel it. Too close to the tower, too close to the team, and Storm Spirit's who they spot out. They may want to go for this, but no.
Radiant are scanning.
Decide to back out instead, and Radiant actually get a really good heads-up scan there that let them know they are smoked in that area.
Radiant's top
There it
tower
is.
is under attack.
Still in the area.
Radiant
Spirit Breaker going to
structures are
charge Pablo,
fortified.
but Pablo back under his tier 2, so he's not going to follow through with that one. It looks like the tower will be the target. All 5 members of NAVI Jr. move over here, but I mean, this is so much space for Ursa. Has the Battle Fury. Xantic also just farming up his BKB after that Witchblade. No Eternal Shrouds shenanigans
Dire's bottom tower
for the
is
Storm
under
Spirit this
attack.
time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ember Spirit in the mid lane has that Mage Slayer. Gonna go finish out his wand now. Just gonna push it in. PMA is here. There's a charge once again onto Pablo in the top lane while they're pressuring that mid lane. We'll try and keep an eye on both of those. They back out mid while the aggression happens top, and now Pablo should realize they're getting charged. Does have Bushwhack. Manages to get it off. Daze, though, has ulti. Won't go for it. Meanwhile, fight in the mid lane. Ulti from the Night Stalker. There's the lasso as well on that Storm. No, not on the Storm, sorry. Onto Niku. Storm will get punished by Riddis as he tries to get back out. Another Sharpshooter, though, from Pablo. Means that overall it's a 2-for-1. They do get the kill on Storm, which, due to Galvanized, is quite, you know, quite impactful. But overall, the gold going to be in the favor there of Twisted Minds. And they're even going to get the mid-tower denied. Pablo hitting the headshots on the Hoodwink. It's quite interesting. I feel like we're kind of seeing what teams are scrimming each other. I think OG is scrimming Twisted Minds. Because this feels a lot like an OG draft from yesterday. Day's going to find Hans. Wait, what the hell just happened? Pushes him in the exact opposite direction there. Oh, yeah, Never Strike. Yeah. And now Day's getting low. Sharpshooter will get a rare miss. That is Spirit Breaker's facet, right? Enemy targets hit by Never Strike will be moved further by allied. No. Wait, why did he move? What the hell? That was interesting. That probably stopped Hanskin from dying. In all honesty. Niku and the Lion with PMA walking in to the Radiant jungle. Trying to find something here, but a good blink from Hanskin keeps him alive. Yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, I think Twisted Minds have been scrimming against OG because this feels like such an OG draft from yesterday. Bounty. The only difference is that this Ursa maybe would have been a gyro or something like that. Hello, Alpha Beta Bet. Alpha Beta Bet. Alpha Beta Bet. Those hype as fuck, so hype. Guess the interaction with Molotov. Moved the barrier and then somehow messed up the move. Maybe, yeah. Oh, bottled by Azantec. Ember Spirit tries to go for the... Oh, he gets out. He's trying to dodge all of the damage from the dots. He will finally... Oh my god, but that was such a close death. He goes all in to get that shield rune. Doesn't manage. Almost dies for it. My god. In Twisted Minds, they're looking pretty unstoppable right now. 5k gold lead, 18 minutes in. There's a smoke from Navi Jr. We've got the juice, and this is kind of what I was asking for from CKs yesterday, is just to be a bit more aggressive early in the game. But they really weren't. They were just farming up, and now they're going to find the storm. There is the silence, there is the pullback, there is the charge. Can he get away from this? Doesn't look like he can. Got the juice, will be the one to get the kill. So more than just juice. He now also has violence. They're looking for the line. There is the Spirit Breaker charge. Looking for the line. Looking for the Night Stalker, sorry. And there they have the Spirit Breaker ulti. Gonna make sure they don't stack stuns, and my god, look how far he goes. Hexed up. There is the wall as well. There is the Finger of Death. But a lovely bushwhack keeps Stonebank alive. Pablo, the guardian angel of this Night Stalker. Loki shocked. Your voice sounds okay after almost 13-hour stream yesterday. You and me both, brother. Luckily, I have a lot of experience of yelling, because I used to do a lot of music, which was just effectively me yelling. So I learned how to look after my voice. But I was still shocked. When I woke up today, I was like, okay. Looked at my ceiling, I was like, I'm going to speak for the first time in 12 hours. What does my voice sound like? And you know what? Sounded fine. A little bit like gravelly, attack. But I mean, that's never a bad thing, right? And Ven's AI does not exist and cannot hurt you. All that hydration, it literally is. It literally is. Let me tell you, what are the items looking like here? Of course, we got the Orchid on the Chaos Knight, so they get a kill on the Storm Spirit. Spirit Breaker with the Force Staff. Darkseer going for the Ags after Blink. Okay, I was wrong. Not going for the Aura items. That's my bad. Ember Spirit. Still going for that Maelstrom. Looks like he wants to build the BKB first, though, which makes a lot of sense. Lion has that Blink. And it's going to be a smoke here from the Dire. Looks like they want to set up for a Roche. They're looking to go top. But the entire Radiant team is here. So I'm not sure what they're really going to find.
Radiant are scanning.
They even get the scan. They see it happening. So they go get the Wisdom Rune. But I'm not sure they'll get any kills out of this unless they play pretty aggressive. Pablo messes up the Acorn shot combo. Hate to see it. Now they spot out Ursa, who will literally just start running like the clappers, but he's going to get charged, silenced, stunned, and that is a kill. They knew Navi Jr. was there, so a little bit of a silly death, but
Radiant's bottom tower.
it is at least only one kill. Of course, Ursa has the blink now, close to the BKB. Storm Spirit, now that they've got their own BKB, gonna go for the Meteor Hammer, which is something we've been seeing a lot of on this Storm. I remember calling out this build during the open qualifiers and being like, what the hell? What is this? And then my entire chat was like, no, this is legit. Oh, okay. My bad. Night Stalker going for that BKB after the Blink Dagger. Doesn't seem like they want to be very aggressive, despite it being nighttime. Happy to just farm up, get their items. And they're got an Arcane on the Batrider, so he would really like to use Lasso here. Instead, they're just going to walk to the Roche Pit. He even blinks forward. He thinks they're doing it. Had a little twinkle in his eye, but no. Night Stalker has the BKB now. Deconstructed the Echo Saber for it. Gonna rebuild it, of course. How do we know you're not Ven's AI? The Ven's AI doesn't exist. Lasso gonna come through onto the Lion, but a good Spirit Breaker charge slows this down. Pablo gonna be one to get the kill onto Ridis. They get the return kill onto Hanskin with Niku. Daze, though, is the target. Not gonna manage to get it. And Storm goes for a very ambitious TP. Gets punished. And Navi Jr. strike back from the aggression of Twisted Minds. And now it looks like they're gonna head straight for the Roche Pit. Chaos Knight pinging it out there. There is no war about 6-8. Ven's AI doesn't exist. There's no such thing, guys. Come on. Beep boop, beep boop. But a great, I do want to point out, a great counter charge there from the Spirit Breaker. Did so much work. Now going on the Hoodwink. Will find them with the stun. Like this going through. Will try and sharpshoot himself to safety. Shad! Comes out of nowhere. Absolutely melts Daze. A Stonebank going to start working on this line. Does eventually get the kill. Now Niku's in a little bit of trouble. No silence for the Night Stalker. Remnants to safety. They don't have any bashes. No way to stop this TP.
Radiant are scanning.
But throughout that time, Chaos Knight was doing Roche. Managed to get the Aegis. So all in all, Navi got the objective they wanted. He just lost a few more heroes than planned. Pablo. Gonna try and hold this tier 2 as CK standing in the trees. And they see all the couriers here, so they know Pablo already being charged. They have vision of them, but they'll see Shad. So it's a hard go with the Ursa there. So they will cancel the charge. Sending in the Elus to clear out the wave here. Nice. Usually I tune in other Dota streams or Spotify during work. It's my go-to stream. Hey, glad to hear it. Welcome. Obviously, I know you've been here before, but welcome back. Pull back from the Lasso onto the Chaos Knight. Hanskin doing a lot of work here. Shad shows up, and that's the Aegis gone. Meanwhile, Stonebank, again, going to work on this Lion. Doesn't want any of the shenanigans of the instant hex or anything. Got the juice though, pops the ulti. Now tries to melt Pablo, but doesn't quite get it. Clayton going to be used onto the Ember Spirit. Ulti, back onto the Storm Spirit, pushes him towards that Ember. But it does manage to get him the kill. Daze, what the hell? Niku jumps back, jumps in. And there's a messy fight, but all in all, a 2-for-1. They do lose their Storm Spirit over on the side of Twisted Minds. But they also lose the Aegis and Navi Jr., so probably worth it for them. Alright, Emma, wait, did you miss any bangers? This is the first game. Yeah, that Storm back, I was like, that Storm getting pushed back by the Spirit Breaker was really good. I didn't think it was going to work, as you can probably tell. I was like, that's not going to get the kill, but proved me wrong. Not only does Ember get the kill, he manages to live after it. They're going to... Oh, this is it. This is a dead Bat Rider. This is what we call the dead Bat Rider.
As a free ride, flesh achieves allure.
PMA on the hunt here. Has that Ag, so he gets the normal punch. One of the best named skills in the entire game. Shad has his BKB, almost has Basher as well. Storm Spirit almost has the Meteor Hammer, which I've refrained from calling Meme Hammer for a little while now. Hoodwink finished up the Gleipnir. Helped them get some kills in that last team fight.
Radiant's
And the Dire group up for this bottom tower. Blink up on the Chaos Knight makes him very dangerous, especially to the supports. Well, they are just going to get this tier 2 completely for free. No response here from Twisted Minds, and it feels like Twisted are kind of letting their really good early game slip away. I think Hanskin feels that too, so he's going to smoke up, and they're going to try and find something. They know they're on the high ground, but this is a really good position for Navi to fight in. PMA breaks the smoke. There's the lasso, but the pullback from Got the Juice actually goes in. Instantly stunned though. Can he do the damage? He'll get one. Can he get more? Very low, but pops the ulti. Bash can hit onto the Chaos Knight. Stonebank gets the line, and there they go. They got the juice. And Daze will die as well. It's 4 kills. Can Ember get out? The lone survivor. It's a double kill for Storm. Gonna jump forward, gets the slow, but he has a haste rune. Does not matter. I think people are getting... Oh, the blink forward in the silence. Stonebank. Okay. Forgive me, Stonebank. I wasn't familiar with your game. I apologize. That's on me.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My God.
Stupendous.
I thought normal punch was mostly going to get stat carries. I think he's got it mainly for the stun. Like, that seems to be a reason a lot of... I don't know why the camera's moved there. That seems to be the reason a lot of Darkseers are getting it. It just gives them a stun,
Middle tower is under attack.
which is just very useful. Now, it is worth noting, Twisted Minds didn't really get much much out of that team fight. Of course, they did wipe the entire team, but no objectives really taken. Hey, Meepo player, thank you for the raid, my friend. Oh, Hanskin in a little bit of trouble. Will blink himself to safety, but a good preemptive blink from Got the Juice means that he will probably... No? Wait, there we go. Okay, the finger going to come out from Ridis. Will confirm that kill. Yeah, Meepo player, I was going to make a joke about, are the Raiders all just Meepos? But I think the time's passed. So instead I'm just going to mention that I would have made the joke. That's a hack there, you see. Oh, I'm going to get back to casting. They do manage to get the tier 2 tower here from the Dire. See, this is kind of what I was expecting Twisted Minds to do when they won the fight. You know, grab an objective afterwards, but it is instead Navi Jr. that manage it. Yule's up on the Hoodwink. As we said, Basher up on the Ursa. Stonebank has a full nullifier ready to go. Storm Spirit going for his Ags. Chaos Knight Has the Orchid, has the Blink. Gonna go, and the Manta. Gonna go for the Heart now. Become an unkillable Demon King, as you say. Spirit Breaker has his 4-staff. Now, gonna go for the BKB. And then gonna go into a Hurricane Pike. For those extra stats. It's just one Meepo player with 42 mini-meeps. That's what I'm saying. Doug's here going for a BKB Ember Spirit. Such a good game on this Ember. Playing out of his mind. Looks like he's bringing out an item. I don't know what he's bringing out, though. Oh, it's just a token. It's just a token. He's bringing out a token.
Double damage empowers
And there's the AD rune. And they want to go for the Roche, but not up for 38 seconds at least, by the way. That would be the shortest spawn.
Radiant.
And it's going to be Ags that Niku goes next. And Radiant, they want to try and fight here. They don't seem to realize that Roche can't be up. But there is the 5-man Smoke walking directly towards Pablo. Smoke will break. They get the vision on the high ground. And I think Hoodwink is a little dead. But Stonebag goes in with a silence. On to 3. Ridis is going to melt to Shad. They go forward. They get Daze as well. They're looking for more. Chaos Knight already out of the fight, but Niku wants more with PMA. The wall goes up. Stonebank will die to it. So will Storm. So will Shad. Pablo at least going to get the kill on line after buying back, but it's a wipe. As Ridis manages to kill the Ursa, no more damage left. And suddenly a 5-man Smoke leads to a 5-man wipe. And just like that, the high ground is a little bit broken. And my God, Twisted Minds have been playing this game so well. But it just falls apart there for them. And Navi, they pull it out of the bag. Some fantastic plays.
Top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Now they're just going to at least take all of the ranged racks. And this is what we've been seeing a lot in this closed qualifier. Where it's a bunch of teams, they don't hit the melee racks. They're just like, okay, wait, go take another ranged racks. They're going to set up the melee racks to die from the creeps there. And it is 2 whole waves. My God. The CK4 is doing it. Hey, got the juice. He's top net worth now. He's no longer the 4. And he's doing well. 5, 2, and 10. Has that heart. Has that Manta. Days. Just farming up. And it will be a Roshan start here from Navi Jr. And this feels a little bit like the beginning of the end. Twisted Minds, they're going to go for that last fight. That last push.
Dire are scanning.
Charging towards the pit, but Roche dying very fast here. They get scanned out, and Niku going to be the one to try and break the smoke. Stonebank going to get the ulti off. They see Niku in the trees. They'll be happy to start the fight onto the Ember Spirit. There's the lasso with the charge from Daze. Slows everything down. There's the ulti as well onto the Night Stalker. Storm gets the Aegis! Into the pit he goes! And maybe they can win this fight. Ansantic has no mana. They do manage to get the kill onto Daze. Ursa, meanwhile, going to die in the background. Ridis goes on to the Storm, and it was a beautiful Aegis steal, but I'm not sure it's going to save you. Hoodwink with the bushwhack, but there is the silence. He also stole the cheese, bless him, but he doesn't get a chance to use it. Stun onto Hoodwink. In the sky she goes, but in the ground she will rest. Tanskin, the only one left alive, back in the base. Did manage to get away from that fight. And a beautiful Aegis steal, but it doesn't lead to that one fight. Got the juice. Walking down the bottom lane to take the last lane of racks here.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And there's no real way to defend this. Batrider not even going to try. Just like, you know what I need? I need a wisdom ring. You can't really blame him. Night Stalker. Back up. Doesn't have ulti for 34 seconds. And it's not nighttime for 4 whole minutes. Mega creeps
Radiant's
will
middle
start
tower
spawning,
under attack.
and the ancient towers look like they'll be next. Shad standing on the high ground. They're going to wait for their whole team. One last hurrah here in this best of 3. Oh, Niku. They find the Batrider.
Radiant's middle tower is
So it's a 4v5. Does have buyback. And Shad looks like he's setting up. Niku going to go forward. Going to play aggressive. They break the smoke immediately. There's the silence onto the Ember Spirit, but he has BKB. Starts running to safety. They're going to start on the Ancient. It is a good Storm W with that axe. Can find a support. Will get 1 kill. Can they get anything more? Darkseer gets a beautiful vacuum. Doesn't put down the wall. Shad in the middle of everything, though. Having to stand his ground. Using the ulti to just stay alive. Punch from the Darkseer onto the Night Stalker. Will eventually die, though. Buyback coming into the fight. Stonebank going to go down as well. Dead for 79. Ursa buys back. Instantly dies to Got the Juice. A beautiful Gleipnir from Niku. Keeps them back in their base. And GG is called.
is under attack.
We're going to that game 2. Twisted Minds 1 game away from not making it to the next stage, from their hopes of TI perishing. Sennheiser HD 555. Good choice. A little bit weird on the audio signature sometimes, but I mean, if that's what you like, then they're dope.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, MX50s are like a industry standard. You'll see them in studios, and the classic ones are made with better materials. So a lot of people will pay like a good amount of price for good conditions. For good condition ones. Did I send the stream to my mate? His music producer and plays Dota. You guys sound like him when he talks about his audio. To be fair, this is an oddity. I have not spoke about audio once. This is just someone asked me about audio and it opened Pandora's box.
Dire team ban.
My shitty light blue Airphone. If it's 10 years, should I upgrade them?
Radiant team ban.
That's true. The real passion is to hydrate. Oh yeah, your pads. Yeah, that makes sense to have to swap them. They'll obviously degrade over time. Anyway, let's get to, there's a game with Dota, guys. Literally TI on the line, by the way. Twisted Minds, if they lose this game, they're out. They're out of the closed qualifier. Stop talking to me about headphones. Stop distracting me.
5 seconds remaining.
And they first pick Weaver, a very good, strong hero. Which hero sounds the coolest in Dota events? Stop it. It's Elder Titan.
Radiant team, Dire team.
Rubik gonna come out. And there's Primal Beast, fucking hallelujah! Is Dazza in the chat? Dazza, are you in the chat? There we go! Finally, someone remembers Primal Beast exists! I feel like I was taking crazy pills.
10 seconds remaining.
They finally pick him up.
5 seconds remaining.
Jesus. Okay. Fine. Okay, Navi Jr., they're gonna win. I don't know how else to explain it.
Storm Spirit.
Twisted Minds do get this. Actually, that's really surprising. Navi Jr. first picked Storm Spirit last game. No, it wasn't. Twisted Minds first picked it. Oh, shut up. No one stop talking to me. But it does get through the second phase of bans, which is the main surprising thing. So Navi Jr. obviously not feeling very threatened by the Storm Spirit.
5 seconds remaining.
And we'll see what Twisted Minds want to go for next. You know, do they pick the CK themselves? I mean, that's only the second win CK has had this entire qualifier. But that's the problem with CK, right? Is when it does win, like, my God, it looks dominant. They're going for Io. My God. Okay. Io Storm, a classic. Twisted Minds gambling it all on this Io pick.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like IO is pretty hard
5
to play against
seconds
Primal.
remaining.
He's just going to pulverize that IO. You know what I'm saying? I think after 12 hours of TI, you can do 12 hours in audio equipment. You don't need to sleep, right? The worst part is that if you got me talking about audio equipment, I wouldn't need to sleep. You're absolutely right. I would just ramble.
Team pick.
Got a Disruptor coming out and then a Centaur. Oh, the Centaur Primal Beast combo is strong. That Stampede into Trample, my God. That's going to be tough.
10
I
seconds
really
remaining.
like Navi Junior's lineup. This is where it's terrible and they lose like in 10
5
minutes, but I
seconds
really
remaining.
like their lineup. And what do Twisted Minds respond with? Because this is such a tanky frontline. It almost looks like they want the Ursa again to just be able to get through these heroes. But if it's a support Weaver, your support duo don't have any stuns. Ursa's not going to bring a stun. I don't know. This feels really hard for Twisted Minds at the moment. Navi Junior have such a like simple draft, and they are going to go for the Seek. Wow, that is an ancient combo. IOCK? Am I in 2008? What the hell? Like, whoa.
10 seconds remaining.
IOCK minus the stun. Yeah. I mean, that's
5
at least they do get a
seconds
stun.
team ban.
It's kind of what Ursa wasn't going to bring to the table. So 2 stuns now on the team. Both are on cores though. I don't know. I feel like this IO has such a hard game. Like enemy number 1, there's glimpses, there's telekinesis, there's trample, there's
10
pulverize, there's
seconds remaining.
stampede.
5 seconds remaining.
2 stuns versus 3 stuns. And Marcelin, you know what you just did there, typing out 2, but then only putting the number 3. I hate it. I hate that. Regardless of wins, losses, I don't want to see CK at a bad pub experience. I mean, and realistically, if we're looking at the stats, CK's only won 2 games his entire qualifier, and it's been picked a lot. Like, I understand CK is strong. I acknowledge it. But it's not doing well. Typing 2 is actually the same number of button clicks on mobile as typing 2. Oh, you're a mobile. Okay, you know what?
10 seconds
Allowed.
remaining.
Allowed.
5 seconds remaining.
We're gonna get another Underlord banned. One of the favorites to ban at the end of the game, like at the end of the draft. Slaughter as well. What do you pick here if you're Navi Junior? Do you go back for the Ursa? It seems like the main answer to Chaos Knight has been Weaver, strangely enough. Troll Warlord has been picked a bit, but mainly against Lifestealer. Yeah, I don't know what you go for. Morphling was something Nigma went for. It did not really work out. In fact, I don't even think that was against CK. I think CK was banned in that game. What can't this turtle do? So true. Find a shirt, apparently. It's a choice. Uh-huh. And so they do ban the Troll Warlord. Twisted Mind's a little bit worried about it. Twisted Mind's got their last pick here. No reserve time.
10 seconds remaining.
So they need to make the pick. You do not want a random
5 seconds
just before,
remaining.
like, on your game, your potential last game here.
Team pick.
And they're going to go with Timbersaw. Okay, haven't seen that get through the draft. So I think this is the first time we're seeing Timbersaw this quali. The first Morphling game won against KK. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that was Tomato.
10 seconds.
Tomato on
remaining.
CK, right? And then it was yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Imbecile lock-in sound. Thoughts, Mr. Venz? I really like it. I think it's great. The scratches my brain. I do like Imbecile this game. I mean, there's a lot of strength heroes to go for, right? Like Centaur and Primal Beast. We were saying about how they kind of need something to chew through that front line, and Timbersaw is definitely up for the task. Well, last pick here from NAVI Jr. They get it.
Choose your
Woo!
hero.
Okay. A position 1 monkey. One sec, I'm trying to process if I like that. I don't think I do. I think Chaos Knight just eats him, doesn't he? Okay, I mean, interesting. Maybe a better Monkey King player than me does better this game. Obviously. I mean, obviously they do. I'm Ancient 5, but, you know. Yeah. I mean, and it's Hanskin IO on Twisted Minds, which is pretty strong. I'm just not sure Monkey King really, in my mind, fits the draft. Hard into MKLT to commit. True. And that is true. It's also really good follow-up if Primal Beast can like get a Pulverize on someone. You can just Monkey King ult, and then the team can't even really save them. Of course he's running you. He's got the juice. You're right. You're right. Speaking of which, everyone, now that someone mentioned hydrate, everyone go hydrate. Have a drink right now. Oh, and the Monkey King going for Simeon Stride, so not going to go for the faithful monkey one that keeps his ulti up. That's interesting. I mean, I do still quite like Navi Junior's draft. They're so big. They're big, they're chunky. Look at them. And also, they just have a lot of stuff to, you know, the more I'm looking at it, the more I like it. They have a lot of stuff to put on the Monkey King ult, don't they? They have that Static Storm, Pulverize to keep people in it. They have Stampede, like, yeah. Oh, look at them, the dramatic Twisted Minds looking to stay in, potentially get to TI. Let me tell you, potentially for the last time, who, as in for these teams, who's playing what where over on the side of Navi Jr. It's going to be Got the Juice on that position 1 Monkey King, currently a courier. Got PMA on that offlane Centaur. Daze on the support Rubik. Niku on the offlane Primal Beast. And Ridis on that support Disruptor. Over on the side of Twisted Minds, fighting for their lives here. 1 loss and they are out. Shad on the position 1 CK. Azantic on that mid Storm. Hanskin on the support IO. Pablo on the support Weaver. And last but not least, Stone Bank on that offlane Timbersaw.
30 seconds to battle.
No shenanigans, level 1. Both teams playing at their respective bounty positions.
Oh, this'll work.
For some reason, the thing I was using last game isn't working. So we're back to me just controlling the camera.
The battle begins.
Well, they are going to get 2 bounty runes per side. And it'll be interesting to see how a CK IO does. I haven't seen this lane combo in a very long time. Like, a classic, but just not something you see this day and age. Like, usually seeing, like, IOs with Marcy's or... that's kind of it. Leshrac Storm. Day's going to start off by breaking that tether. Down in the bot lane, though. It's going to be Disruptor against this Weaver. And we saw Seb pilot this support Weaver to such a high degree yesterday. Really showed how annoying the hero can be. And look, it's just that. It's just the poke it provides. On the mid lane, Primal Beast against Storm Spirit. And I'm so happy to see the Primal Beast finally picked up. Been ignored all qualifier. And the slow laning stage starts. I mean, you're expecting Twisted to play maybe a bit nervous with everything on the line. And who knows? Maybe they'll channel that nervous energy into aggression. NAVI Junior, one game up. They can afford to troll a bit. They can play a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, Primal Beast getting a bit low mid, but it's just Xantic getting that early damage out. We keep walking out onto the river here. Right, just going to back up. The water runes have spawned, so should be able to get that regen going. Meanwhile, they're going on PMA top. Once again, pops the overcharge. It's just a little bit of poke damage. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I'm feeling a lot of tension in these lanes. Primal cutting the wave mid. Doesn't want to play against the Storm. So he's just going to start cutting and farming camps with Trample. And you know what? It's going to work. And slowly going to eke himself out an advantage that way. Overcharge once again. Going to get a stun onto the Chaos Knight. Nothing there, but it's Stonebank up in the top lane. Bottom lane even. That's going to get brought down by the Monkey King. Those Jingu Mastery stacks level 2. Probably wasn't expecting the sudden damage.
Has been killed.
And they will manage to kill the Timbersaw. No points in reactive armor here. Not the tanky Timbersaw you're expecting to see.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It is a hard lane for that Timbersaw. Telekinesis back into the center wall runner. A stun from Shad. Got to stop, but the Tether gets interrupted. And PMA double edges that IO into the Shadow Realm. Even going to drop the flag there. Minecraft Steve just stanced up staring at your dead body. It's cursed.
I almost feel bad.
Oh, that's interesting. Timbersaw went Shredder and not the Twisted Chakram. Okay. Oh, pull back from Ridis. There's the glimpse. Got the juice, though. Doesn't particularly want to fight here. Now he's got the bug on him as well. It's more reason. Going to start hitting Stonebank under the tower. Stonebank, Timber Chain forward. Can't get the kill on Ridis. And now the Jingu Mastery stack will pop up. Pablo under the tower. Oh, Monkey King just needs one more hit. Can he get it? He can't. If you heard my voice break, no you didn't. So a good dive there from Twisted Minds.
Dire structures are fortified.
They'll get to punish that Disruptor. Now, a go onto the Chaos Knight, but man, he's just so tanky with this IO. He's definitely not the target here. So much regen. Now a portal from Roshan. Gonna rotate in. Maybe help the Radiant out. Meanwhile, mid. They get the Pulverize off onto Xantic, and they will pick up the kill. But Pablo's here, try to get return kill. The bug does not latch onto Primal Beast, and he doesn't win the right-click fight with Daze, thanks to all of the creeps.
That's right. I am.
And a good rotation from the Rubik there. Keeps everyone alive. Jingu Mastery stack going to be procced up onto the Monkey King. Level 4 on this hero here. He is doing quite a bit of damage
Radiant
in
structures
the
are
early stages
fortified.
of this lane. Storm, of course, having a great lane. He's up against a melee hero. But Primal, he's done a good job of staying in it. The rune will spawn top, but it's going to be a regen. Oh, buddy. A regen on a level 6 Storm. And that's going to give him an incredible farm increase, if not a ganking opportunity. Nikki once again pulls the creeps. Gets the trample going. And he's done a great job of keeping himself in this game. Oh, Monkey King. Did he just dodge that damage? I don't think he did. No, he did. What the hell? Okay, well, look, got the juice. Got the juice, got the fingers. Got the speed. It was a bit early to switch over to the net worth, but I think I will, just because how slow the laning stage has been. And there it is, Monkey King top, PM8 second, and the Primal third. The NAVI Jr. definitely coming out of this laning stage on top. Centaur is surrounded here as Antic has the regen going. This could be a kill. Not level 5 yet on the Centaur wall runner. Jump forward. Does have stun. PM8 tries to threaten the hoof stomp, but it's not going to be enough, and Storm gets himself on the board. That is a galvanized stack for the mid laner of Twisted Minds as he takes the rest of the stacks in jungle. What the hell is this? Daze gets to deny after that weird right-click wall.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This Primal Beast just farming away. Having such a good time with it. Stonebank. Level 3 Timber Chain. Also going to start farming up the jungle. Can't really lane into this Monkey King anymore. 3 levels of Jingu Mastery. Oh, Primal gets the Pulverize onto the Weaver. There's the Trample as well. 1 kill for him, but Storm going in on Ridis. Going to follow through the bug. Gives him vision, but now Dave's the one in trouble, surrounded by everyone. But got the juices here. Don't forget, he's got ulti. He's got the stacks, and Storm's just melting inside of it, but he manages to zip out. Hanskin will be the sacrifice. Oh, Shotgun going to be used by the Rubik, and now he's going to try and TP out. Storm manages to live, TP's back to base, but Niku in Fizz wants to go for the Timber Saw here. Rotation from the Monkey as well. Stonebank thinks he's given up. Oh, he doesn't know. The trample, there it is. The interrupt during the Timber Chain and got the juice. There with the stun. Niku will be the one to get the kill. They're even going to hit him with the tip, and Twisted Minds. They had such a good early game in the first game. But in this one, it's definitely slipped away from them a little bit. Hanskin linked up with Enzantic. They want to try and go for something here, but it looks of it with the smoke on Storm Spirit. I'm not feeling confident. Monkey King in a position. Enzantic ready to jump. They get the stun of the Timber. Here's they're going to try and punish. They find a Disruptor, but that's not who they're going on. They're going on the Monkey King. Pulling him back. A good glimpse there from Ridis means Storm has to use even more mana and got the juice just on the absolute retreat. Cannot survive, and Disruptor, despite the electromagnetic repulsion, cannot stay alive. So it's a double kill for Stonebank, getting him back in this game after that rough laning stage. And Primal Beast immediately saw how the tides were turning and TP'd back to mid to pressure the tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Zantec is definitely what it feels like Twisted Minds are playing through. They want the Aya with him at all times, give him that mana,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
and rotate, let him farm the stacks, let him get that gold, give him the galvanized. And Primal, rotating top, may be able to punish this Chaos Knight, but he immediately starts taking the portal. He does not want to be here. Days on the lookout for him, does not find him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Instead, just going to pressure the tower up top, while down below, the Dire's
Dire's structures
I think pressure at the tier 1 of the bottom lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
Jump forward
tower
from
is
Storm.
under
No one
attack.
there to greet him. Has an arcane rune. I'm feeling pretty good about his odds of getting a kill right now.
Dire's
Primal,
top
definitely
tower
not
is
the
falling.
person you want to try and go on.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Primal, we'll see that his jungle has been taken. Sad primal noises.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Twisted, they managed to stabilize after a rough early game here. Only a 1k gold lead here for NAVI Jr.
Dire's
With Primal
structures
leading
are
the net worth
fortified.
graph. Zantic, though, looking for something. Have the mana to go.
Dire's middle
He'll
tower
show himself
is
in the
under
trees,
attack.
which means Niku will back up. Rotation from Daze to back up the Primal. Disruptor's there as well. Has Static Storm. Ready to try and make an
Dire's
impact
middle
in these
tower
fights.
is
Ready to
under
try and make the
attack.
plays. Instead,
Dire's
though,
middle
Twisted
tower
Mind's
has
not going to give them the opportunity. They will back up, give them that tier 1 mid. The only tier 1 standing now for the Dire is the bottom lane. And it's a smoke. NAVI Jr., Niku going to be leading the way. And they get found out by a scan, which means Chaos Knight is not going to tempt fate, will immediately just back up. But they're not going for the triangle. They're going for, once again, the Timber Sword. They guess the wrong direction, though. They ping him. And he will get back underneath that tower. The safety of being in TP range. Over on the side of the die, let's have a look at some items now. We got the Witchblade up on the Storm Spirit. Once again, going immediately for that BKB. Armlet up on the CK. Going, of course, for the Orchid.
Dire's
Mech.
bottom tower is
Gonna be what
under
Aya
attack.
goes for. Pablo has the urn. Gonna go for an Atos. And Stonebank has a Kaya. Gonna go for a Pipe. And there's a lot of lines being drawn up top. Stampede gonna be used. They want to try and find something. Blink, not up in the Centaur, but they don't need it. There's the Onslaught. There is the pullback onto Shad. The stun is there, the hoof stomp. But Niku, once the IO, doesn't quite manage to get it. They get the Static Storm on to the CK, and that should be a kill. Niku, meanwhile, 1v4ing right now, will die for this, and they haven't actually managed to kill that CK. They'll finally get it with a W from Daze. And now, the Radiant, after a split fight, look like they kind of want to back up. Centaur is ready to brawl. Stonebank going to be the target. They hit the hoof stomp. But Monkey King nowhere near this fight. It's a 4v3.
Dire are scanning. Radiant are scanning.
And Miku thought, hey, I can get the kill here on the IO. Huntskin TPing back into safety, but there's the glimpse. He will relocate back, but can they get the kill in time? Doesn't look like they can. Hadskin thanking his lucky stars.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Niku unable to get the kill on the IO there. It means he just gets absolutely surrounded. Now might get the kill on Pablo, though. It has pulverized. Bang, bang, bang. That is one dead bug.
Dire's top tower is under
Top
attack.
tower, taking some pressure. I'm not worried about it, not going to rotate to protect, and it's a very close game. Only 1k in it. We got a 4-man smoke to the mid lane. Looks like Timbersaw is going to be the target. Haste. Coming out from Niku. Very strong rune on this hero. There's the Stampede as Monkey King in a little bit of trouble. Storm doesn't guess the correct tree. Doesn't matter. Will manage to get the kill thanks to the Witchblade proc. But the Radiant, they're here. They're ready to fight. Can the Dire get out? They don't find anyone. They don't check the trees. They don't check left. Instead, they will just drop everything for the support. Monkey King draws the fact that Io and Storm are in this jungle. Daze Chikuchi forwards. This could be a dead Rubik, though. He'll get the damage there. Zantic doesn't look like he wants to try and go for the kill. Hanskin splits up as Storm TPs, and this Io has just been left alone. Wait. No. No way. No. Huh? Guys? Guys? Okay. Thumbs up. I love the subtle sound of Io just playing in the background there as well. Okay. Oh, Io does eventually die. Daze finds him. Daze finds him. Okay. Okay, the little Io that could.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Got the juice going for that Gleipnir. After a good lane, has struggled to kind of find his footing in this game. Just trying to farm up items he can to keep himself involved with his team. Meanwhile, we got another smoke from Navi up into the top, but Pablo may be all they find once again. No smoke on Niku. Pablo going to go right through him. And there's the Static Storm once again, and they're dropping everything on this Weaver. But I'm not sure that's who you're looking for with these smoke ganks. Like, CK's like, hey, Weaver, you're doing great, man. You're doing fantastic. Thanks for tanking these. I've almost got Orchid, by the way, guys. Stonebank's like, yeah, Weaver, you're doing so good. I've almost got Pipe. So, you know, we're almost ready to go.
Dire's top tower
This Weaver needs health insurance stat. Shad shows down in the bottom lane. Pablo once again get a TP in to be the sacrifice, I suppose. And oh no. Daze goes looking for him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But this time Pablo does know they're there. Gets the vision down and will immediately... Nope, just hide. No, I was going to say he will immediately get out. No, he's just hiding. Got the juice. On the tree, Azantic looks like he wants to go, but they're going to get a slow on him. There is the root for the Glaive there. The follow-up stun is there. The Monkey King ult as well. They stack their stuns perfectly. The Pulverize, the Onslaught from off-screen. And it's 2 kills there in quick succession from Navi Jr. And I want to point out, it's not from a smoke. They just went for it. But like they're like, we're just going to go for it plays have been ending up better than their smoke plays. Oh, Rubik. They're in the area of the Weaver. They don't know they're there, though. Pablo knows that the Disruptor walked through.
Dire's top
I just don't know what he's doing right now. What is it? What is up with Twisted Minds players and just hiding in this bottom jungle? Ridis going for that blink, almost has it. Niku almost has his BKB. CK finishes up the Orchid, going for a blink of his own.
Radiant are scanning.
Pablo finally comes out of his hiding hole in the bottom lane. With Navi J, they group up bot. On the hunt for a fight, they'll find Stonebank. And they'll find Zantic as well. There's the Static Storm. There's the stun. They don't get the Storm in the kinetic field. But it should be enough to get the Timber Storm. Meanwhile, Storm going to go on the backline onto Daze. It's Ridis that dies first, thanks to Shad, who pulls the Monkey King. Niku, meanwhile, going to get the carry kill. Hanskin will also fall to PMA, who gets the Stampede off. Can he live? No. The right clicks will fly through from Pablo, and all in all, it is a 3 for 2. Niku may be next. Gets himself onto the high ground with the Onslaught, but the Atos from the Weaver, the pullback from Shad, the stun from the Storm. And he does die, but got the juice. Going to get the kill on the backline onto Pablo. Now trying to stack up his Jingle Mastery stacks to try and live through this. But it is not going to be enough. Monkey King reveals himself and then dies. And Io TP's in from Fountain to give a nice heal to the Storm Spirit. And Twisted Minds Once again in the driving seat of this game.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And it's just that misplaced kinetic field, it feels like, that lets Storm get on the back line and start really making a splash. Galvanized. You so real for that milk splash.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Pub, they
attack.
do get the Pablo's courier kill, so maybe it's worth, you know? I'm coping, by the way.
Stupendous.
Primal Beast does finish up that BKB. We can have a look at some items. Some big ones coming through. Of course, we saw Storm with the gem in that fight. Mech up on Handskin. The Atos coming in handy as well on that Weaver. There's a 4-man smoke down here in the bottom lane. Looks like they want to go for the Roche. Have we seen a Facet 2 Wisp in Chromatic? I don't think so. I do not think so. This is only the second IO we've seen in this qualifier. We will get Roche. Not going to be contested at all by the Radiant.
Sean has fallen to the dark.
Immortality is mine.
Disruptor has his blink. Going to go for that Ags. And NAVI Jr. staying grouped up at the top side of the map while Twisted Minds also stay together, but on the opposite side. It feels very hard right now for NAVI Jr. to take a fight. And I was a doubter of this draft. The IO coming in clutch this game. And, you know, you start to underestimate Storm IO because you stop seeing it so often. But here, it really is showing the impact.
Are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
It looks like it will be a tier 2 for a tier 2. NAVI Jr. not wanting to fight into the Aegis, especially when it is a Storm who has it.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
It will be slow, but it will be sure.
Has fallen.
NAVI Jr. He's going to TP back PMA to catch the wave down in the bottom.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The rest retreat from the top side of their map. Twisted Minds. Look like they want to take over the middle side. Instead, actually, no, they're going to go push out top. So NAVI Jr. again, more breathing room. Doing a good job of avoiding this Aegis and the Storm carrying it.
What weathermancery?
A lot of stacks this game, I feel like. Both teams really stacking up the camps. Ooh, Rubik gets the steal on Chakram. It's a big spell to get. Dish out a lot of damage in these fights, but it's a smoke here from Shad, from Weaver. They're on the lookout for anyone from the jungle. And they'll find Ridis. They'll find Monkey King up in the trees. Ridis blinks away. Monkey King doesn't have that option. And thanks to the ward, they find him up on the trees and instantly blown up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Monkey King dead for 40 seconds. Twisted Minds advance. Unstoppable at the moment. And it looks like they want to try and do the Tormentor. And they will. Handskin going to be getting their shard. That spell life still pretty big with the Storm. Yep, just before he finished BKB, 300 gold away from it. We'll be able to farm up this top wave though. Ooh, jump forward. Rosantic, he smells the Rubik. Unable to get the kill. And Twisted Mind, 4k gold lead. complete map control right now. They can kind of go where they want, when they want. They've taken the tier 2 top. They've taken the tier 2 bot. Now it's time for the tier 2 mid.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And NAVI Jr. have no desire to contest this.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We will start pressuring the mid tower, but only with the Meteor Hammer. Still have a minute on Aegis, so Storm feeling pretty confident in himself. And you could cut the tension with a knife. Got the juice, goes forward, a stun onto Pablo once again. There's the Static Storm into the kinetic field. They finally get the combo off, but they just can't. They know they don't really want to kill Storm because of the Aegis. 40 seconds on that, the stun onto Monkey King in the ulti. Now they get Handskin, and that's the target they want. But Timbersaw comes in with the W. They get one kill onto the Storm, but the Aegis is up. Has BKB, uses it. BKB popped on the Monkey King, and now they want to get out, but full mana on this Storm. Makes it a good chase, but both the supports are dead here for Twisted Minds. NAVI J get a good fight. They find the IO, they find the CK. A good setup stun there from Got the Juice, but Storm from downtown starts work on Got the Juice. Niku looking for the Pulverize, has it in 1 second. It's not quick enough to save the Monkey, but is it quick enough to kill the Storm? It doesn't look like it. PMA gonna go down to the Timbersaw. Daze steals Ball Lightning, zipping and zapping his way across the map. Now Primal Beast the one in trouble. Has BKB, he does use it. Trample gonna go through. Onslaught down to the low ground, and now a TP out. He'll even pop his wand, and he should make it out alive. So they do get the CK, and they win the fight before that. That is a lot of gold into the pocket of Twisted Minds, thanks to those 2 kills. 1 second cooldown on that Pulverize. Maybe if the Monkey King survives before the Pulverize can go off, maybe they get the kill on the Storm Spirit. Maybe that fight changes, but it was not meant to be. Oh, Lightning once again used by Daze. Keeps him alive. All right, thanks for popping in, Ryan. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, I was about to say, the courier did die for Niku. That was his Ags. And now he has to wait for it. I don't think Primal Beast is a very patient hero. Oh, Soul Spirit going on the Rubik, but again has Ball Lightning and get himself to safety. An 8k gold lead here for Twisted Mind after what looked like a good fight from NAVI Jr. Continuing to snowball out of control. Primal Beast has still 1 minute 30 for his courier.
Radiant are scanning.
I don't think he's that good of a hero without either. In this part of the game, I would agree with you, definitely. Like, once it reaches that, like, 30-minute mark, he really needs that Ags. The die-up smoked up on 2 heroes. They want to try and find and engage here. Anskin with the full Holy Locket and mech. Heal anyone up. A Tunnel Shroud up on the Storm Spirit. And they're going to go on the Primal Beast. They pull the trigger. The Static Storm is there with the Kinetic Field. But, oh, God, it does not look like the rest of NAVI Jr. wanted that fight. And now they will have no Static Storm. Jump forward for the Storm. But a lovely stun from PMA to keep himself alive for the moment. But it is merely a moment. And NAVI Jr. just falling apart. And it looks like, once again, the game does not go off with a bang. It is merely a whimper.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
As Twisted Minds look to take this to a game 3. They take the middle lane of Rax. I was about to say, or not. They leave one alive to tell the tale. If all games go to 3, if all matches go to 3 games today, I might end it all.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Primal Beast alive. Has his Ags on the respawning courier. Maybe NAVI Jr. can pull something out of the bag. Static Storm off cooldown. They have everything they need. They just need that good engage. They need to find the combo. They're going to start on the Weaver. There's the Stampede, Storm gets on top of the Rubik. Static Storm not on that Storm. Instead on the Timbersaw on the Weaver. And now Storm just absolutely shredding the backline. Shad comes in from the top, gets the kill onto Daze. It's Antic, gets the kill onto Ridis. There's the Pulverize, there's the Uproar. PMI gonna get the kill onto Hansky. Now, CK looks like he wants to back out here as the Monkey King starting his work. Buyback from Hansky, gonna reload in, gonna try and help out his Storm here as Primal gonna absolutely melt to the Timbersaw, and the Storm got the juice. It's a 3-man stun, but pulled into the waiting arms of Shad. He could do absolutely nothing. PMA comes in a bit too late. It's a triple kill for Azantic, and it is GG. Guys, we are going to a game 3. Navi versus Twisted Mind. The winner of this continues on their TI journey. The loser has to go home and watch TI from either the spectator stands or from the comfort of their own home. And we'll see if Twisted Minds get the Storm Spirit for a 3rd game in a row. Navi Jr. couldn't really continue their early game dominance in that game. And in fact, both games now, the team that dominates early loses.
Radiant team ban.
It'll be interesting to see if that is still the case. Game 3.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Is winning bad? Great question. Okay, I mean, this whole region does seem to be really good at playing from behind. I don't know if that says more about the region or what, you know what I mean?
Team ban. Dire team.
Dark Willow going to be banned. Dark Seer going to be banned. Rubik going to be banned by Twisted Minds as well. And they will once again pick up the Weaver. They think that was their secret sauce. That's what got them that first victory. Can it get them the second and continue their TI dreams?
5 seconds remaining.
This is a complete random thought, but I really like Twisted Mind's banner. Looks very clean. You're absolutely right about Weaver soaking all the ganks. Literally every single smoke gank hit the Weaver. What I'm hearing is if I throw lanes, I go to TI. Yes, exactly. No, you're bang on. That's my mod team, folks. That's my analysts. Way too many curves to be a brain, in my experience. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, me too, bud. And wait a minute, Tiny gets through the draft. Oh my god.
Remaining.
Okay. But I think this is the first time Tiny has been able to be picked. Remaining. It is always banned, 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 banned. I wonder if we'll see why it's been banned, 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 banned. Incredibly strong pick. Its versatility as well helps it make it strong. You know, the position 4 Tiny, still viable. Position 1 Tiny, viable. You can even go for mid if the matchup's good. They do end up picking it up.
Dire team ban.
And they're going to get rid of Meepo. Did Navi Jr. have a Meepo player that I'm unaware of? Need my analysts to investigate. Guys, can you figure out if they have a Meepo player?
10 seconds remaining.
I could alt and tab. But I'm getting high off my power, you know what I mean?
Radiant team
Get
ban.
rid of Brood as well. Don't want to get brooded in a game 3 for TI. Niku has no Meepo games on Dota Pro Tracker, so they wouldn't put it mid. Interesting.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Twisted Minds, just maybe their logic is we don't know if they play Meepo. So let's just get rid of all of
Radiant team
the cheese picks. Let's just get rid of all of them. Navi Jr. very, very smartly get rid of the IO. I like how they're like, the IO was the problem, not the Storm. And I would agree with them in that assessment. If they want to give Twisted Minds Storm once again, I don't think that's
team pick.
I don't think that's a big deal. Navi Jr. going to pick up Lion once again. Ridis had a good game 1 on it.
10 seconds remaining.
Some support Meepo fear. I heard this guy called Dennis
5
played some
seconds
support
remaining.
Meepo to a very high standard. Don't make me blush.
Dire team pick.
Enchantress.
Twisted Minds going to respond with the Enchantress pick. A good lane dominating hero. The Enchant could come in clutch in the early game, but apparently we want them to lose the early game, so maybe it's a bad pick. Also, if this is their support duo, no stun unless Enchantress steals one. But of course, Twisted Mind once again go back for the Storm Spirit. This will be the 3rd game in the row. Dennis, is
10 seconds remaining.
that one of the emotes?
5 seconds remaining.
Buddy, is... Okay. Why duck ass it is? I do see it. I do see it. You'll have to probably refresh, or if you don't have 7TV, you have to install 7TV, the extension. It's definitely something. It's definitely an emote.
Radiant team pick.
Void Spirit going to be responsive from Navi Jr. to the Storm Spirit. One of the emotes of all time. You're so real for that.
10
Void Spirit, a
seconds
nice
remaining.
mobile hero, does have some lockdown.
5
Oh
seconds
no, it doesn't.
remaining.
No, stop it. Oh my lord. That is a wide duck ass. Looking for the second to last pick on Navi Jr. Probably, I mean, a lot of people have been last picking off lane, so I wouldn't be surprised if the safe lane gets picked here. CK is up. CK on a 2-game win streak right now.
Team pick.
But no, they're going to pick Beastmaster. Another hero that's getting a lot of bans in that last round. They say, okay, we're going to skip out the ban list. We're going to get on there. Please no more CK. What do you
10
mean?
seconds remaining.
What do you mean? You don't like 8 games of CK?
5 seconds remaining.
Out of the, what? How many have we even had? The 3, 6, 8, 10. We've had
Dire team ban.
13 games, including this game. And it is going to be CK. Oh, God. What is it? What is it about the Chaos Knight? He's not even that chaotic
Team
anymore.
ban.
And what did Navi Jr. do into it this time? We saw Ursa lose. We saw Monkey King lose.
10 seconds remaining.
What do you pick? We've seen
5
Morphling win.
seconds remaining.
Well, question mark? He's a known quantity nowadays. Exactly. You're just like, okay, if he's in the pool, he's going to get picked.
Radiant team banned.
Underlord, once again, getting banned out. And Navi Jr., they don't
10
actually
seconds
have
remaining.
much time left for their picks, and they're the ones with last
5
pick.
seconds remaining.
I always feel like that's a little bit of a disadvantage of last pick. You really want your reserve time. Right, armchair analysis. CK does nothing for 20 minutes, then the chaos part kicks in, and if the team's doing good, he wins. Okay, fair. And it's not armchair analysis. You are my analysts in chat, remember. Does Navi just last pick Disruptor again? Are you suggesting a POS 1 line? No, Tiny. POS 1 Tiny. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. They could do. Problem is he dies so quickly to CK. POS 1 line works. I'm not a believer. Look up Crayon on Pro Tracker. No. God, Navi Jr. have no time for their last pick. They've got to make their decisions like now, basically. Lion POS 1, Meepo POS 4. What have you been cooking? True. Long time in this last ban. I mean, that guys, you're probably just going to ban Troll Warlord. That's what you've been banning when it comes to POS 1s. Life Stealer and Troll Warlord. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Never ask a university student what they are cooking. It's never good. The infamous yogurt and rice that looks like ice cream.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, Troll Warlord. What'd I say? What'd I say? And they're going to go with the Centaur. Hello, this is Lucas, the analyst from the analyst place where the analysts come from. I received important insider information. CK here is to lose this game according to a panel of analysts from the analyst place where the analysts come from. Interesting.
10 seconds remaining.
Analyst?
5 seconds remaining.
Lukewarm noodles and cold sausage. Mmm. Tastes like success. What?
Select your heroes.
Okay. It's a Medusa. Navi Jr. Last game. If they lose this, they're out. They have no more shots. Okay, Eminem is done with them. Okay? And it's a best of one effectively, and they put all of their hopes on a Medusa. Okay. It's ballsy. This is a hard Medusa game. Because they very much the way that you play against Medusa these days is you ignore her. And they have a lot of tools to ignore Medusa and just kill everyone else. This is a tough one. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is an amazing Medusa game, and Medusa just crushes a lane. She gets the item timing, and then they're just pushing high ground at like 15 minutes. But it's time to find out as we go into game 3 of the first best of 3 of today. One of these teams is going home. Let me tell you who's playing what where. Over on the side of Navi, we have got the Juice on the position 1 Medusa. We have Niku on the mid Void Spirit. PMA. And we playing the off-lane Beastmaster. Ridis on the support Lion, and Daze on the support Tiny. Over on the side of Twisted Mind, smoked up, looking for trouble. It's position 1 Chaos Knight played by Shad. Azantic once again on the Storm Spirit for the 3-peat. Hadskin on the support Enchantress. Pablo twice now on that support Weaver. And Stonebank, the off-lane Centaur. And the smoke finds no one. We get the giggles from the Storm Spirit as he laughs about the fact they found no one. And despite the attempts there from Twisted Minds, they don't find anyone. It will just be a 2 bounties each situation by the looks of it. It looks like they actually want to try and fight for this bottom rune. But Riddish shows up and Stonebank does not want to go for it. There's the stun from the Lion just to really guarantee it. This could take a little bit of damage. Pablo. Getting a bit aggressive, but Medusa is there to back up her support, so it should be fine. Oh, the prediction is up. Don't forget to go spend your internet analyst points on a team. And let us know who you think are going to win. And you can tell all your friends how cool you are with your internet points. When a bad boy, Bald Boy's playing today, not next game, but the one afterwards. It's hard to estimate a time because they're doing a rolling schedule, as Ridis does die to first blood down in the bottom lane. It's hard to estimate a time because it's a rolling schedule, so it's just whenever the games end. But if I was to guess, I'd say around 2 PM UK time. Around that. Stun coming out from Ridis. He's angry after giving up that first blood. You're very welcome. Thanks for stopping in the stream. Azantic and Niku, they put on a good display in their mid matchups throughout this series. They've been nice to watch. But it's really Azantic who's been getting the advantage in the early stages of the game and even in the mid game. On the Storm. And now Hadskin getting chased down by Daz. There's the toss. The right clicks. Hadskin levels up the hill, but it's not going to be enough. And Navi strike back with a kill of their own.
Radiant's courier has been
Another courier kill. Pablo. He's addicted to them today. This Medusa having a good start to her lane. A lot of stats to last it with. And gets the range creep. You love to see it. You on the top lane. CK against the Beastmaster. Tiny against the Enchantress. And it's never a good feeling when you're, as an Enchantress, you have to get heal level 1. You really do want that enchant. We'll manage to take the Mind Stealer creep here and start poking out enemy laners with it. And I'm interested to see if this Beastmaster will have a high impact this game, because it has honestly been banned out almost every series, it feels like. That and Underlord. A best of one to decide if you continue having a chance to go to TI. You seen a lot going heal level 1? Okay, my bad. For some reason I've always seen the slow. Oh, Weaver. A lot of trouble there. In detection, hexed up, goes behind the trees. Trying to juke out the vision, but Redis now Ridis even maybe in a bit of trouble. The hoof stomp is there. They have the double edge. He has the Lotus though. Should be fine, but the bug might manage to kill him. Oh, 20 health.
A golden thread.
You just bait them to trade into you? Right, fair enough. I could have swore I saw Enchant early on in the qualifier. Maybe they were the odd one. Oh, Pablo tries to contest the water rune, and instead feeds Niku a kill.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, Navi just getting really aggressive, pushing in that bottom lane. Niku having to dissimulate to stay alive. You feel like you've seen Beastmasters only have 0 impact. I mean, I have not seen a Beastmaster yet, so I'm excited to see if it works, you know what I mean? Ench skill builds have always been very random and constantly changing. Yeah, I guess it also depends, like, how you're, like, if you can trade with someone with the slow on enchant level 1. Lanes though, despite the early kills, they feel quite stable. Hanskin coming in, pushes PMA back, and a pullback from Shad. There is the stun. Beastmaster taking a lot of damage here, but a good avalanche from Daze will slow things down. PMA still taking a lot of damage, turns around for the axes, and will get punished for it.
It's neither fair nor foul.
As the Wild Wing Ripper with that Hurricane manages to set up the kill. Meanwhile, to gank on mid. Ridis is there with the stun. There's the Hex as well. And he'll even take the kill for his troubles. Niku very happy with that, giving him some space in the mid lane. Oh, Shad. What the hell? Gets the kill on Daze top. I thought we were done up here. And 3-3 in a much more bloody game than we've been seeing for the rest of the qualifier. Pablo standing on this haste rune, going to get stunned up, and Storm will jump to get the haste rune, but it's denied by Ridis. He will be punished for his insolence, but he walks away knowing he's a hero, taking that haste rune away from Storm. Meanwhile, Shad once again going to go on the Beastmaster. No, he got tossed in. The Centaur creep is there, but the stun as well. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, Void Spirit going to get the kill onto Centaur. But Hanskin the one in trouble now as the axes do fly. Daze has another toss now. Tosses him back. Hanskin did steal a bird creep, but it does not help him stay alive. So 3 dead on the side of Twisted Minds.
Stupendous!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So Navi Jr. coming out on top right now with the kills in the early game. If we switch over to the net worth, we do see Medusa at the top in the quiet lane. Has been freely able to farm, but Storm very close and Chaos Knight not far either. It's all really to play for here. Neck and neck. We've seen both these teams lose early game and win game. What happens when neither of them win? Early game. Who wins then? I don't know. Is it just a draw? Hanskin going to get stunned up. The jump forward from the Void Spirit and the taunt and the toss should be enough to put Hanskin down. Let's get the Hell Bash. Smash it. Kill. But Storm Spirit looking for something. Does have mana to go here. Niku has the ability to get out of any potential ganks, but no real follow-up spells. Pablo in the area.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Nothing really to come for it as the taunt goes forward, and it's an Invis rune for this Void Spirit.
Radiant's middle tower is
Not the
under attack.
best rune right now, as he really would want to use his bottle to regen, but still means that he can maybe be mobile on the map while they're looking for Chaos Knight. Gonna get the Avalanche. Stampede will be used, but it tosses it back onto the Medusa. There's the W. There's the ulti from Beastmaster, using absolutely everything to get this kill. And PMA, with his positive mindset, will manage to pick up that kill on the Chaos Knight.
Harm unseen.
Storm had a good lane, but Stonebank now in trouble. Jump forward from Niku. The taunt hits. A Stomp coming out from the center wall and immediately gets dodged by Niku. He's showing his happy feet as Storm Spirit jumps through. Niku will jump himself to safety. Is Medusa now in trouble, but does have a very large wand. Will pop it. There's the snake. There's the hex. There is the kill. Niku rotates to kill the Centaur, but instead will kill his opposition in lane.
Bounty.
Very bloody game. 9 minutes in. 13 kills. PMA wants to push Hanskin out of his jungle. He's going to do everything to kill the creep there. Meanwhile, Stonebank going to die once again to the lion, and this time it's a finger kill. And he does have Finger of Death. Don't worry, CK is farming. That feels like the story of this entire qualifier. What's this terrain name? That's a good question. I will check. If you can remind me after the game, I will check, because I don't remember.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Illusion Ring on the Storm Spirit. Would have preferred a regen or an arcane, but he'll take what he can get. I think it is Immortal Gardens. But I can double check after the game. Hanskin standing on the high ground. Watches Daze leave the jungle. Still not level 6 on this Enchantress. Had a bit of a rough time of it. You remind me to remind Vens to check. So true. Ridis kills a helpless kobold. Now we're back to just farming. After what was a very bloody start, everyone's just like, okay, cool. We got some kills. You got some kills. Now we're going to let Medusa farm up. Going to go for the Manta style. Pablo putting the pressure down, though. There's a lot of heroes down the bottom side of the map. Got the juice. Not feeling too threatened. Almost has the Manta.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So it has a token there. So just farming up. Only 1,000 gold away from the Manta style. Lion going for his blink. Void Spirit.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Looks like he has the Echo Saber ready to go. Wait, no. He's going straight Ags. Okay. Going straight Ags first and then a Manta style. My bad. My bad, guys. Beastmaster also going for his Ags. Almost has it. Tiny also going for a blink. Also almost has it. Storm Spirit getting gone on in the mid lane. Niku misses the taunt though, so there's no real follow-up, but Azantic pulls him back. Simulate will keep him out of harm's way though. Azantic now, by the looks of it, has his Witchblade on the courier. Enchantress almost has her drums. Weaver heading towards the Spirit Vessel, and Stonebank has his Blade Mail going for a blink. But it's a smoke up from Navi Jr. Looking out for the Centaur, trying to catch him out before he gets too tanky. There is Stonebank. They see him in the wave. There is the stun. Going to come out. Follow-up taunt is there, and the finger. And Ridis gets himself the kill, and that is another finger charge there. Using this early damage to their advantage. Twisted Minds, not to be beaten, will smoke themselves up. Hanskin immediately going to get a smoke broken because he digs up a mango with a shovel. Happens to the best of us. But Zantic, need to put pressure on this Beastmaster. So close to his Ags. Immediate TP in from the Tiny, but I'm pretty sure PMA is just dead. Doesn't matter how positive you are there. And now Tiny sticking around. Doesn't feel like he's in trouble. They'll get the dust onto Weaver, but hiding in the trees. Niku going to get the taunt off. Dodged up by Pablo, but will be found out. Walks into the taunt. Azantic is still here. So is Shad. They jump forward. There's the Stampede. Void Spirit going to be the target, but gets a good shield off. The stun is there for Stonebank. Can he get out? Doesn't look like he can. Stonebank gets the kill thanks to that blade mail.
You die.
And Twisted Mind strike back for the rotation all their own. Got the juice. The bottom side of the map here to farm those stacks. Has the Manta now going for that butterfly. Beastmaster, though, wants the ancient stacks, I would imagine, because he's very close to his axe. Arcane Rune denied by Hanskin. Not going to try and protect it for his Storm. And it is just the story of POS1's just farming right now. CK did get involved a little bit early there, but still just farming up the Orchid while Medusa going for their Butterfly. Hasn't died yet. Hasn't really been punished at all. But, I mean, do you need to punish a Medusa these days? I don't know. Beastmaster finally has Ags on the courier. Big item for him. Only has his blink. Looks like he may want to go for Hanskin here. Can jump forward. They see him. Lion is here as well. Doesn't have blink though, so that'll be a toss back towards him. There's the stun. There is the finger, the avalanche, and Niku there to confirm the kill. There's another finger stack for the Lion. Scaling question mark? Thank you. I thought it was funny too. Storm heading for an Eternal Shroud this game. Not going to go for the first item BKB that he's been going for throughout the rest of this series. Only 100 gold for Blink Dagger on Lion. Very big item this game. That instant disable on the Hex. But they're not going to wait for it. Instead, they stay grouped up and are looking for a fight around this Medusa. Regen rune going to be picked up here. Pablo walks in. He pops the smoke. Daze doesn't have detection ready to go, but Niku going to get caught out anyway. There's the silence. There's the taunt. There's the toss. There's that Ags from Void Spirit coming in clutch to punish the Weaver for scouting that out. And Blink Dagger brought up by the Lion. Coming out on the courier. Meanwhile, on the side of Twisted Minds. Just trying to avoid these fights. Shad has his Orchid now. And going for the Blink Dagger himself, giving him that ability to burst the backline. Those supports are so squishy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Let's face it, you're not bursting the Medusa. Beastmaster starts on the tower, will get it. Oh, Stampede used on the bottom lane to get away from Daze. The Stomp does miss, but this is in the area. A lovely double stun, and they've got everyone. The double silence as well. They don't have Finger, but I'm not sure they really need it. There's the Hex, the Axis Fly as well. The right click, Storm almost gets out, but the Blood Grenade is just enough to kill him. Centaur War Runner will escape, but this Storm, we've seen Azanchek do so much in this series with this hero, but not managing to pull it out right now. 17 minutes into the game. 1, 3, and 2. 4 galvanized stacks. Medusa still just farming up. Has the Eagle Song. Still heading towards the Butterfly. Hex onto Pablo. The follow-up stuns are there. There is the Finger of Death as well. Got the Juice is the one that gets the kill. Speeding up this Butterfly timing by a lot. It's going to ulti forward, feeling confident. The Blade Mail starts ticking down. And it's Lion that picks up that kill. Meanwhile, Storm wants to go in. Sees Void Spirit. Not going to manage it as Hanskin dies in the background once again to the Medusa. And now, only about 1,300 gold away from finishing up that Butterfly. And it was a great fight there for her. DD even picked up by the Void Spirit. And I think Twisted Minds, they look a little bit lost. They don't really know if they want to fight. The Storm jumps in, immediately trying to catch someone. And it's just too little, too late. And this butterfly, didn't mean to click that, is the timing here for the Medusa.
My path leads double damage.
And it's so close. Storm gonna get caught out once again in the top lane. Niku gets the kill, and it's just so much lockdown. You know, we always meme about, when we're talking about drafts, we meme about, oh, the team with the most stuns, you know, will win. But you're just seeing it. When your support duo have stuns, unlike the side of Twisted Minds, they really can just walk around with the core and get kills. Like, this Enchantress is not walking around with Weaver and Storm Spirit to try and get a kill, or the Centaur, because they only have one stun between them. Over the side of Navi, though, they have the Void Spirit Taunt, they have the stun, they have the Hex, and then they have the Avalanche and the Toss. They have so much to work with this roaming gank squad. And it gives them the space to take this Roshan for free. Butterfly going to be up on the Medusa as well after this kill, so she has a fresh Aegis and a Butterfly, and now it looks like they want to try and fight down here on the bottom side of the map. The momentum fully in Navi's hands. Their fate to be created by themselves. They are going to get scanned out. So the Dire know to back up. And so Medusa just pings the tower. I would imagine said something along the lines of what every Medusa says. Hey guys, just fight around me, I'm a Medusa. But the rest of the team ignoring them, as you should ignore Medusa players. And heading to that middle lane to push out the creep wave. Fixing their lanes. Medusa extremely hard to kill. And even if they do manage to get the kill, they do of course have Aegis. Tier 1 goes down. Skadi going to be what they go for next. Looking at the Chaos Knight. Has the blink going for the shard and then an Eternal Shroud after it. Meanwhile, Weaver going for the Wisdom Rune. And Void Spirit just preemptively puts a taunt there and there. Oh! The Avalanche just misses.
Dire are scanning.
Stupendous.
Out they go fix their mid wave. The slow march from Medusa towards all of your towers has begun. This was kind of the timing I was talking about during draft, that it feels like if Medusa can get here freely, then maybe that is their way of winning. There's a smoke up from Twisted Minds to try and counter it though. As Lion and PMA smoke up, Stonebank misses the stun, a good blink away, and they immediately use ulti to get out of this. The Medusa, not in trouble at all. I thought she was getting gone on, but instead it's Void Spirit that set her up the kill on Enchantress. So the current facet she has, Mystic Stake returning to Medusa, empowers her next 3 attacks with +1 additional damage for each 6 mana restored, which lasts up to 5 seconds, sorry. So it does have empowered right clicks. A good little bit of synergy as well with her shard. I imagine she'll either pick that up down the line or try and get it from the Tormentor. There is the stun onto the Centaur, the Roar as well. The Storm arrives. The TP in from Tiny is slow, but there is the Finger as well, hexed up. Medusa will be the one to get the kill, and the stun on the Storm Spirit from the ulti. And now Shad in trouble. Gets a tree thrown at him. Never something that you want to see. Got the juice, gonna pop the Mantis style, sorry. The silence will get the kill onto Nika to dissimulate. The jump forward, Ridis gets himself a double kill, just punching people to death. As things go from bad to worse here for the Twisted Mind. Navi Jr., this is the signs of greatness we saw during their upper bracket games. And they have come to play. Ozempic Storm Spirit, is that what I said? Sometimes I'd just be speaking, you know what I'm saying? Medusa, just take a tormentor, you know. Why not? Oh, PMA, PMA, you're quite low. Yeah, okay. That was a close one, eh? Skadi, almost up for the Medusa as well. In fact, that's it, finished. And if you thought she was hard to kill before,
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
just wait and see. That's how good the game is going for Medusa. Your line doesn't even have, like, maxed mana drain. You haven't felt the need for it. Chaos Knight still going for his Eternal Shroud. Centaur has his own. Meanwhile, they want to try and get the kill on Handskin. PMA gonna guess the wrong direction. No TP up. And Shad finds Tiny, but the Void Spirit immediately gonna join in. They do get the kill, but the Beastmaster ulti, they lock him down! And you're happy with that trade if your days are like, oh, okay, yeah, we got the pos 1 for me, that's fine. Oh, we got the tier 2 as well? This is grand. Aegis disappears from the Medusa. No need to use it. Got plenty of objectives with it. Jump forward from it, Zentik. Medusa now going to go for the Daedalus. And it really does feel like she is a certainty this game. A brick wall that they cannot punch through. No matter how bad the chicken tendies are. I don't know why I made that joke.
A bauble from the void.
Void Spirit going for the Octarine Core. Is that TP? Out to the top tower. I'm going to start the progress of pushing the last tier 2. Has the Chrysalis now. As I said, going to go for the Daedalus, while Pablo looking to be as annoying as possible to cut the creep wave top, I would imagine. Or is he just here for the Wisdom Rune? Surely not. Oh, yeah. Not in 2 minutes. That does cut the creep wave. Medusa has to keep this one alive.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But, I mean, this tower dies so quickly. Yeah, you might not be able to ignore this Medusa. Dead. Dead right. Got the juice. It's brought a mid-wave as well. And looks like they want to push top. Good fortify from the Dire, though. Stop the rest of the top creep. Oh my god, just a single melee creep. And they point out that Pablo must have been playing here. They didn't seem to notice, but he has already left. Let's check out items. Items. Hanskin going for that gem. Hasn't got boots, but does have drums. Center Wall Runner going for the Crimson Guard. Chaos Knight has his Eternal Shroud. Going to finish up the Bloodthorn. Looking at his shard as well. Weaver with the Spirit Vessel and an Axe. A lot of farm over on the side of the Weaver, and Storm has a Kaya. Going to go BKB next. They get the Roar on to the Centaur. He gets the stun. Going to go for the TP. Zantak's there, and they cancel the TP. Ridis is here, though. There's the finger. And they get the kill with PMA. And the Zantic thought that maybe they had something there. Weaver will pop his ulti onto the Storm Spirit, but now he's stuck on the high ground, taunted up. No mana to get out of this. There is the silence, the mana drain as well. The avalanche, the toss, and the kill. PMA going to be one to get that kill. Meanwhile, Medusa in the bottom lane, just having a whale of a time. Goes for the Wisdom Rune. Level 20 Medusa. Stone Gauge duration increase. Got the Medusa. So true. You're so real for that. Oh, they catch the Weaver. There's the Avalanche. They'll have detection. They have Toss as well. But instead, he's going to throw a tree at him. The ultimate insult. There's Pablo. Seen again and got the juice here to claim the bug. But he's so elusive. Shikuchi. Oh, a brilliant blind stun there to stop the TP. And another kill fed to the Medusa. And now, with a Daedalus, it's Medusa pretty hard to ignore in these team fights. Just going to be right-clicking you down. Meanwhile, Shad, of course, still farming up. Chaos Knight, this is the story of this hero throughout the entire tournament. Just kind of farms all game, has 2 fights, and then the game feels a bit over, whether it's a win or a lose. Going for that Bloodthorn still after picking up the Shard, and they find Centaur once again. And typically, we don't want to go on Centaur because he's so tanky, but they just have all of the damage needed. The Avalanche Toss combo, the Taunt, the drums coming out from the Beastmaster. It's all there. Hey, I'm doing good. Thanks for being here, Hultmania K. Had a call. How's my boy CK doing? No one tell him. No one tell him, man. And they're going to get the whole lane of top racks. Progress down to the middle lane, and the Dire, they don't even look like they want to defend this. CK will finally TP back, but he doesn't have the Bloodthorn yet. Medusa looking like it was the last pick. Navi, they put all of their TI hopes on the line for this pick. And it is paying off.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And that's 2 lane of racks, a 20k gold lead at 30 minutes here. What can Twisted Minds do to get back into this? Crimson Guard up for the Centaur War Runner. Again, the Ags up for Pablo on the Weaver. And now they're scouting out. They're going to try and take a fight by the looks of it. This may be their Hail Mary, their swan song. They realize Medusa is down in the bottom lane. That may have been their opportunity, but they can't find it. Smoked up. They know if they don't fight out of base, if they lose the team fight, they just lose the game. Stonebank sees them. Dust pops. Shiva's going to be used by PMA. Blink forward from Daze. A good dodge there from Stonebank. And Skin. Looks like he wanted to get the slow off. Just going to heal. And it is still a flank from Shad. Oh, jump forward. Onto 2. A beautiful stun. Weaver Dead doesn't get to use the Aegis. Jump forward from the Storm Spirit, though, onto Ridis. But the Stone Spirit and the Beastmaster ulti, it's just all over. This fight never really got off the ground. A brilliant engage there from the Void Spirit and a beautiful follow-up from Ridis there. And Navi Jr. look to keep their hopes alive. They're going to play it safe. They're going to go for the Roshan.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
They're feeling themselves. Going to toss Niku back there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Now they get vision on the high ground. One more fight. Probably all Twisted have. Can they do it? No Stampede. No ulti on the Chaos Knight. No Manta either. Storm up in 13 seconds. Typically, maybe we'd see something amazing with like a Storm Ags play. He does not have it. The range racks will fall. The melee racks, all that remains. The bugs will fly, but the creeps are immune. Thanks to the Roshan's banner. They get a stun on the Medusa, but she has an Aegis, and it really does no damage. And she just stands her ground, ready to take the racks. PMA with the roar. Stonebank stunned around, but pushed back there by the Weaver. Stays alive. Pablo will be punished for it, though, as Mega Creeps spawn. Storm jumps the back line, going to get a kill onto Ridis. Now, he's trying to do more in the front line. The taunt on to Hanskin, immediate buyback, and it looks like Navi were leaving, but they stay. They're going to get a kill on to Daze. Shad will be the one to put him down, but it's an ultra kill for this Medusa. GG is called. They're not even going to give him the chance to get the rampage. And Navi J keep their hopes alive. Twisted Minds fought hard. They got invited. But Navi Jr. prove why they came from the upper bracket. And commiserations to Twisted Minds there. They put up some really good games, but just not managing to defeat the Medusa, which is not something I thought I'd be saying today. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, that's not, you don't typically say, oh, they can beat Medusa in this day and age.